Hey, Teague here. Letting go, part 3. This is going to be when we've gotten rid of the capo, we're going to play open chords. We're going to go E minor to C. I'm going to start with the simplest strum pattern and move to the more difficult ones. And then we'll put it all together. So E minor, link in the description so you can have these chord shapes to C. We're going to go a quarter note, and then we're going to do 4/16 notes on beat 2. So we're going to go 1, 2, E, and and that will be down, up on the 4/16. 1, 2, E, and 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Then we'll go to C and do the same thing. And then we'll go to D and do the same thing. And then B minor. So if I put that together, I have a second time we skip the B minor, and I'm going to do a different strum pattern on that D. So that's our simplest shape. Quarter note, 4/16 notes. And that's mostly what I'm doing through the verse when I'm singing it. But let's go back to the very first part when after the intro and I get rid of the capo. This is talking about the cover I did. The rhythm pattern here I'm doing is a little tiny bit different. I'm going 2/8 notes instead of a quarter note. And then the 4/16, so that's the same. So down, 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 up, down, up. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and and then here's what's a little bit different. Before I switch to the C, I'm going to hit one more E minor on a downbeat of the third. The third beat is a downbeat. Then I'm switching to C on that up. So I'm going. So if I take away beat 1 and 2 for a moment, which was our 2/8 notes and our 4/16, and I just talk about beat 3, I'm going down on E minor and up on C. A quick switch. So all together I'm going to go 1 and 2 E and 3 E. Then after I hit that C chord on the up, I'm going to go immediately back down and then 4/16 again. Left out one thing, there's an 8th note that's being held there a little bit longer. But so we have 1 and 2 E and 3 E and. That's that 8th note with that down on the C. So when we get to the C, we went up, down, then 4/16 at the end on beat 4. So E minor, 1 and 2 E and that's beat 1 and 2. Then we have that one more E minor going immediately to C. Down, down, up, down. So down, up on the C and immediately back down. Down, up, down, and then 4/16. That gives us sounds like this. Do it again, 3, 4. And then what I'm doing on the D, this is probably the most difficult strum pattern now. When I get to the D, I'm not playing on beat 1. I skip beat 1, which would be a down, but I'm going immediately on the E of beat 1. So I'm going up 1 and then immediately back down. 1 E and. So I'm going to go 1 E and up, down. 1 E and. Then for beat 2, I'm going down and then down, up for the and the So I have 1 E and down, down, up. So up, down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up. So when I go from my E minor, and I'm doing the same thing on the B minor, I believe. Rest up, down, down, up, I think, except 4/16 at the end. Okay, so here's what we're looking like for our intro before I start singing. Now this D measure is different. This is where we're going to bring in a sus4 chord. So I'm going to start on the E of beat 1 again, 1 E and, so up, down the same, down on beat 2, 1 E and 2, up on the This is getting tricky. This is where following the links may help you, so you have the information to go with it, and more importantly, possibly becoming a member of the site, because the trick with strumming is to learn this stuff kind of in a building block way. So this is a little bit of a tricky pattern, and if you're not really used to this, there's things we should be doing really before this to get the hang of it. But let's go for it anyway. Break it down, go slow. And so we're going to go the D chord, up, down, then down on beat 2, and up again on the of beat 2. So that's going to go 1 E and 2 E and 1 up, down, down, up. Then I'm going to put my pinky in here on my D chord to make it D sus4 for 2 more ups. That's on the E and the of beat 3. Up, up. So I went 1 up, down, down, up, up, up. 1. 1 up, down, down, up, up, up. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 3, 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and We're going to go back down on beat 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3. Oh, I forgot to put the sus4 on that time, sorry. 3, 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3. And then the very last part is taking that pinky away for an up down. So I have all together 3, 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3. 1 up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down. So that's a bit of a tricky pattern, and that's coming after we have a E minor, right here, and that comes in through the chorus too at the end of every chorus. So the chorus, I'm actually playing a slightly different pattern on the chorus also. The chorus, I'm going 2/8 notes on the C. I move to my G. Oh, sorry, 2/8 notes on my C. Then 3/16 on my G. And that last 16th note on beat 2 is going to be a G chord. I'm not sure if I said that right. Let me say that again. C chord for 1 and 2 E and then on the we're going to go to a G. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and down, 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 up, which switching up on the G chord. And then I have a tie over, and I'm going to go up down on my G for the E and of beat 3, and then 4/16 at the end. So I have this. I'm going to repeat the pattern from my D, C, and then my, up, down, down. There's that D sus4 measure we just learned. So this is our chorus. 2/8 notes, 3/16, well 4/16, but that fourth one is a G. And then up, down, down, up, down, up. So one more time the whole chorus. So again, a little bit of a tricky pattern, but if you break it in pieces, follow the link, maybe check out the site. I'm going to do a lesson really soon, a video lesson on the kind of the secrets of strumming, because as we get better and better at strumming and understanding down on strong beats, up on weak beats, these patterns get easier just because we have this nice flowing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Anyway, subscribe, If you like what you saw, like, share, and yeah, as always, thanks for watching.